Welcome to our 4-day Royal Caribbean adventure to the Bahamas and perfect day at Coco Cay. Travel tips will be shown from boarding to returning home. Join us as we explore tropical beaches, delicious food, and unforgettable moments at sea. We traveled from snowy Chicago to the warm Everglades port in Fort Lauderdale. The ship terminal number wasn't given, so we had our Uber driver look it up.
Thank you so much.
A 4-night, 5-day cruise on Royal Caribbean's Radiance of the Seas. We handed our suitcases to an attendant at the terminal entrance. He asked me for a tip at this point, but we refused. This is because we had chosen the option to prepay all tips for the cruise. When booking the cruise, you have to reserve a time slot for boarding. After arriving at the terminal and going through simple security, we showed our passcode, printed or on our phone, for final identity verification. The entire process took about 15 minutes. The total cost for 2 adults and a 3-year-old was $1,018. We also received $100 in onboard credit. It's like a hotel.
Hello.
Our room number is 1007. That means deck 10. The buffet restaurant and pool are on deck 11, so it's convenient to go there by stairs. There are various types of rooms, and we chose the cheapest inside room. Our room was at the very front of the ship, and we walked back and forth many times every day. The door uses a key card.
It's closed.
This is used for all transactions. The room has no windows.
For the next 5 days. Okay. Thank you.
Any additional payments are processed using the room card, so you don't need to use a credit card.
We're gonna close it.
The toilet and shower are fine. Cleaning staff comes to clean every day. He came to greet us immediately and gave us a choice of morning or afternoon for the housekeeping. The only downside was that there was no power outlet near the bed. We brought hooks to hang our stuffs on the wall.
Good job.
You can bring your own wine, up to 2 750 milliliters bottles.
$2 of wine with 750 milliliters.
First, you have to attend the mandatory safety briefing. It only takes 5 minutes.
Don't come back to your stateroom in case of emergency. Just come straight here.
I thought our ship was big, but the ship next to us was about twice the size. Events are held every 30 minutes throughout the day. I participated in several, which I'll describe later. Let's grab something to eat first. This restaurant offers free all-you-can-eat. We went there 3 times a day. The menu changes for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, so you won't get bored even you're staying for 4 nights. Separately, there's a free dinner service by reservation, where you fix your dinner time in advance. There were several changes, but it ended up being 6:45 p.m. every day. Dinner is in 3 hours, so I shouldn't eat too much now. Let's go back up to deck 12. Basketball court. Rock climbing. Children's pool. It's well designed so that children don't get bored while the adults keep drinking. Mini golf.
Yeah, good job.
No one was in the adult pool, but the jacuzzi was always busy. Departure celebration dance party. All-you-can-drink program is a separate plan. Drink packages are also available for an additional fee. The price varies from $55 to $125 depending on the type. Since drinks other than alcohol are free at the restaurant, I think it's only worth getting if you plan to drink more than 5 alcoholic drinks a day. The ships are starting to depart in order. Those who don't want to walk much might prefer a smaller ship. If we really enjoy this cruising this time, we'll try an even bigger ship next time. I arrived in Fort Lauderdale the day before and relaxed on this beach. Since there have been many flight delays recently, we came early just in case. I received a $100 credit when I booked, so I'll use it for the Wi-Fi service. It's about $25 a day. After paying at the reception, you'll be given a username and password. Desktop computers available on board. Music events are frequently held on the 4th floor. You're all going to make great memories here. Let's go outside. It's incredibly windy, but the ship isn't rocking that much yet. Is that because the ship is so big? I had booked for 7:30, but the pass card says 6:45. The pass card and app information are the most up to date, so let's follow that. Dress code isn't strict at all. This is a daily changing course menu. I decided to come on this cruise because my wife strongly suggested it. If this cruise is enjoyable, we might consider a larger luxury cruise ship in the future.
Thank you.
The staff kept bringing things I didn't order out of kindness.
Thank you so much.
I found out the true reason on the last night. It's a course menu, but it's all you can eat. I wanted to have a drink, but I forgot I left it in my room. You should bring your own wine cap. Many people are ready to be a sailor.
We can visit all our ports while providing the best experience to you all. I hope you understand this decision, which was made in your best interest. We remain committed to ensuring you enjoy every destination of this voyage, and this adjustment allows us to do exactly that. As for our departure this evening, there is 5 cruise ships in port. First one is just leaving now. Our larger sister, Liberty of the Seas, will be the second ship leaving, and then we are number 3.
It's cloudy today. Due to the captain's schedule change, we'll spend the day on the ship. The rocking is a little weaker than last. There are cafes and a Starbucks on board. It's raining a little, but it will clear up soon. We're hungry. It's a breakfast-like menu. How many pounds will we have gained by the time we return to Florida?
Right there.
If you want to sit at a window table, you should come early. The waves are just strong enough to make the eggs wobble slightly. I found the gym. Let's take a look.
Oh, that's cool. Where's that camera?
They're joining classes. Exercising while looking at the sea sounds luxury.
Captain Jeffrey. We have 10 crew members from Brazil. Ladies and gentlemen from Fiji.
Let's go back to the room for a while. Found some towel art. Is it a dinosaur?
すごいダイナソーいた。ピー。
A little exercise with table tennis. Lunchtime. This spicy Chinese noodle dish, kind of like pasta, was the most delicious thing I ate on this cruise. Just eating all the time. That's what a cruise is all about. Did everyone bring their own board games? No, there are various games available on the ship. There's a bingo tournament starting at 3:30 p.m., so let's participate. Unfortunately, we didn't make it. Quite a lot of people are participating. The prize money for first place seems to be several $1,000s. Sometimes you can even win a sweet room voucher. Found a billiard table. There are 2 tables, but it was first come, first served, and it seemed more crowded at night. There's a piano bar. The price of drinks was reasonable even for individual orders. If you only have 3 to 4 drinks a day, single drink ordering is cheaper. Lots of classical, pop, and participatory music events. Let's take a look at the shopping area. Everything on the ship is duty-free. Everyone is making memories on the ship that will stay with them forever. Many people are participating for honeymoons, birthday celebrations, and retirement celebrations. The ship is designed so everyone can enjoy the travel on the ocean. We were occasionally photographed by the staff even before boarding, and I can see and by the photos here. Time is passing faster than I expected. Dinner again tonight at the reservation-only restaurant. We arrived a little early for my reservation time, but it was fine. Calamari. I didn't order it, but it was a kind gesture from the restaurant. The main course, roast beef. Pasta. I didn't order it. Why do they want me to eat so much? I've eaten so much that I can't really taste anything anymore. Let's stop by the usual dinner restaurant. The crepes look delicious, so let's try them. I have a great compatibility with the food this chef makes. The theater is full of musicals and comedy shows. The show is about to start. We spent the whole day on the ship and enjoyed it quite a bit. Good night. It's not rocking at all today.
Deck 2.
Or rather, are we already docked somewhere?
Deck 10.
What is that an apartment
Yes.
or boat? Marty, this is not a house. This is a ship.
Arrived at Coco Cay Islands. It's an island owned by Royal Caribbean. Let's borrow towels from the ship. Be careful, you'll be charged a $25 fine if you don't return the towels.
Thank you. Arigato gozaimasu.
The ship departs at 5 p.m., so we have to be back on the ship by 4 p.m. Coco Cay is one of the islands of the Bahamas. We don't even know where we are anymore. I wish the Bahamas could give us a stamp on our passport. Welcome dance. This island mainly has beaches and pool facilities, and you can eat lunch for free at designated locations. Where did you learn that? Come on, gesture. It's mid-October now, but even in the perpetually warm Caribbean, the water is a little cold in the morning. There's a huge tower water slide in the middle of the island, but that costs an extra $125 per person. Peacock. The biggest takeaway from this cruise is that our son, who is afraid of water, has gotten used to it. It's warm and easy to swim during the day. We can spend the morning on Chill Beach, swimming in the bright turquoise water and enjoying the quiet. For adventure lovers, there's Thrill Water Park and snorkeling, but we chose to relax and grab a beachside lunch. The island is beautiful, clean, and truly feels like paradise.
Thank you. And then let's get the new one. That take off.
They were all wearing suits yesterday. Many people who live in Chicago want to live in Florida, and I think I understand why now. Corn. The three of us, who can't stay in the same place for long, want to go back to the ship already. Souvenir shop. Bahamian flag. The yellow horizontal line represents sun and sandy beaches. It's great that it's sunny today. The captain's decision to change the itinerary was definitely the right one. It's already 3 p.m.
Thank you.
Shall we head back now?
Marty, look at that.
あ、ゴリラさんがいた。
Who's this?
Goodbye, Coco Cay.
Bye bye.
It's dinner time already. Time flies so fast. The pasta I ordered. And the shrimp and rice I didn't order.
See, I watched for you.
He's going to be 21! We're gonna see 21 time happy birthday. All together. 1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Daisy. Happy birthday to you.
Many people celebrate their birthdays on cruises.
Going to be 21!
Everyone is celebrating their 21st birthday at this restaurant. Wow. Maybe we should try to strike it rich soon. She is making a lot of money. There was a currency exchange place, so I exchanged some bills for quarters. There's a free daycare center on the ship, but my son didn't want to go, so we've been together the whole time. We enjoyed the atmosphere.
있다. 없다.
It's karaoke time. Let's take a look. It's enjoyable for both adults and children.
This is for you.
Good job.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining.
There's also a movie theater. Let's go in. Today they're showing Mission Impossible Final Reckoning. It's already 11 p.m. Time for my kid to go to bed. Good morning.
Deck 12.
The ship is already docked somewhere. I'll only be able to see this person for 2 more days. I'll be sad. Today we're disembarking on the Bahamian island of Nassau. There are so many seagulls flying around. Be careful, they'll try to steal your foods.
Thank you.
The Bahamas, as the name suggests, has 700 islands and only 30 of them are inhabited. This island of Nassau is the capital of the Bahamas. I just learned that. There seems to be a dreadlocks experience available. The area near the ship is like a special zone for tourists, and you have to go through a simple barrier to get to the local neighborhood. The walls being painted looks artistic. Magna Carta Courthouse. Another name of British origin. This island's famous tourist attraction, the Queen's Staircase. Built by enslaved people during Queen Elizabeth's reign, the 56-step staircase was completed in 1794. It remains as a testament to the history of slavery. Other famous tourist attractions include Fort Fincastle, Straw Market, and Junkanoo Beach. Let's climb it. At the top, there were motorcycle taxis waiting on a small path. Several fruit stalls lined the path. I've never seen such a musical fruit stand before. There was nothing else there. So, we just go back down. Just for today, all 3 of us enthusiastically climbed these long stairs. Why? Because we wanted to burn off the calories from all the food we've been eating on the cruise. And we're a couple who are convinced that just 55 steps x 2 round trips of exercise was enough to burn off all those calories. That was our half-day tour of Nassau.
Thank you.
A hippo. There was a bag for optional tips for the cleaning staff. We went to the children's pool. At first, my son was crying and scared of the slide. But after we went down together once, he got hooked. We ended up going down about 10 more times together. Daddy is tired. We ran into two couples on this ship that we had briefly talked to at the hotel and rental car place before boarding the ship. It seems many people come to Florida specifically for cruises. It means that many people from other states arrived the day before. The couples we met were from Tennessee, and it was their first time traveling to another state and their first time flying. Their daughter had brought them on the trip. What a thoughtful daughter. Will our son take us on a trip someday? It's almost time to set sail. Is this the last sunset of the cruise? Let's go to the front of the ship. The ship we're on, which I initially thought was large, is actually more of a medium-sized ship compared to other large vessels. This Radiance of the Seas was built in Germany in 2001. At the time, it was the largest ship ever built in Germany. If we ever go on a cruise again, I'd like to try a larger ship. We usually do road trip. A cruising might be a good idea for a turning point in life or some kind of milestone. We also took this cruise during a turning point in our lives. We're about to move to a different country. This is the last time we'll see this person.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for everything. This is also the last meal prepared by this chef. Let's give a tip to the chef you like. I probably burned about 18,000 calories on the Queen's Staircase today, so I can eat without any problems. What kind of life is this, just eating all the time? A dance event with a Jersey theme. I would choose this couple as the best couple of the day. Spending time happily with family like this even after retirement is an ideal life. The arcade. Will my 3-year-old son remember this trip in the future? I hope he does. Actually, it's almost time for the child to go to bed. It seems we've already arrived in Fort Lauderdale. The 4 days went by so quickly. Thank you, Mr. Denmark, for the cleaning. When disembarking, go to the exit at your assigned group's time slot.
マーティ君、彼女と来る？彼女連れてくる？今度彼女とクルーズ乗る？
乗るよ。一緒に乗ろう。
고기, 응.
The terminal is crowded with people waiting for taxis. We arranged an Uber, but we waited for about 30 minutes. You can reserve a Royal Caribbean shuttle to the airport. This is Fort Lauderdale Beach, where we went the day before boarding the cruise. Returning from the perpetual summer to cold Chicago. I feel like I'm going to catch a cold because of the snow. I hope this video will be helpful for your future cruise trips.